We keep our hand, even though there's 2 Narcomoebas in it again, but we have a Brainstorm again. It shouldn't really matter what they DT for, because we have Force of Will. I definitely like Hermit Druid being a 1-card combo in game 1. It's just really powerful. I guess we won't even need to Brainstorm if opponent's on Hogaakvine. I guess that's true. Yeah, we could have gotten Trick Binded, but at that point, like, you got it, homie. Then maybe if I knew they would play Trick Bind, I probably have to counter the Demonic Tutor, I guess. But we don't know where no props is at the moment. Oh, mulliganing. That's where no props is. So no props is the big proponent behind Hogaakvine. Tons and tons of trophies with Hogaakvine. It is a little awkward that I have to probably expose myself to Wasteland because my deck doesn't play any basics and I want to cast Preordain, but opponent is playing around Force of Negation by playing Once Upon a Time. They found a Bazaar. Certainly a good start for them. Because when you get to that low, sometimes you have to keep hands that are that don't have a Bazaar but have a Once Upon a Time. Do we want a Jet? I don't think so. Because I didn't crack for green. If I had cracked for green here, I could keep a Jet and have double green and be immune to Wasteland. So probably just a mistake on my part. I probably should fetch a tropical island. I'm gonna bottom these. I'd much rather find like a Force of Will. So opponent has 5 cards to work with for a Bazaar activation. The reason I don't want it, the reason I like instinctively didn't want to lead on Tropical is because Tropical kind of gives away, not Hermit Druid, but it gives away a different subset of decks than C gives away. C, like, there's like less decks that play Tropical than play C. But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe giving away that I'm a Tropical deck is like actually a bonus. I'm not sure. I'd have to think about it. So opponent found double therapy Ruwala. So now we have to hope that opponent didn't see our Twitter. Because if opponent saw our Twitter, naming a Hermit Druid off of therapy here is pretty good. I mean, we'll be able to rebuild. We have Brainstorm and a fetched land, but it would be pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna slam this Druid here. I don't think they really have ways to interact besides wastelanding my tropical island, which will be good. Which is another reason I probably should have gotten double tropical islands. So kind of a really bad misplay, just wrong fetch on turn 1. Really should just have double tropical islands here to be wasteland proof. I don't think it would be too big of a deal with the amount of cantrips that are currently in our hand, but... So if we draw an Archamoeba for turn, and they wasteland me, then we have a problem. Because then we can't go off right away. We should probably brainstorm no matter what. Alright, so opponent has found a wasteland, so we're gonna get punished a little bit, but opponent is so far behind because of their mulliganing that it's not too big of a deal. We're boarding out the graveyard combo, and we're playing Oracle combo post board, so we don't have to get hit by graveyard hate. Alright. So right winged, we're going witches, oracles. This way we don't get surgical extracted and stuff like that. Witches, oracles, and then we take out Dread Return, Archamoebas, therapies. We also have to bring in Graveyard Hate because opponent is on Hogaak. So what else do we want to bring out? I haven't actually had to play this matchup yet. So what is bad? I guess Veil is bad. Yeah, you just cast the Oracle. So like you have 4 witches and four druids, which can end a consultation, which all can mill over your deck, but you have 4 oracles to combo with it. I need to find one more card to cut. I guess a fluster. I think I'm okay. Well, I don't actually need to fluster any of their spells, right? No, Misstep is no, I'm not cutting Misstep. Misstep is good against Hogaakvine. Would I rather have a therapy or a veil? Here comes the question, I guess. Misstep is good. It hits Deathrite Shaman. So their last one had crop rotations too. Oh yeah, this is a different deck. Never mind. Force of Vigor, Collector, oof. They're gonna probably bring in Surgicals and Ley Lines, which is what we're hoping for. So I guess we Veil will protect against Assassin's Trophy, which actually seems pretty good for us. So I think that's the play. I mean, I'm not going to keep in all my Veils. I think I'm just going to keep in a Veil. I'm bringing in Surgical Extraction, yes. I'm bringing in my Graveyard Hate. Should hit Submit, though. Alright, it worked. Sweet. So is this hand good enough? I get to play a turn 1 Druid and Witch, but I don't have an Oracle. I have no backup. I have no... Like, I would certainly be keeping this hand if I was on the Graveyard combo plan. But because I'm not, Maybe the play is just like Lotus Petal out a Hermit Druid and then hold this Lotus. Or Lotus Petal out of the Divining Witch. And then try to I can witch for an Oracle. I'm just like kind of low on land, so if I get wastelanded or something, it's really bad for me. Like theoretically I could go witch and druid on turn 1, and then on turn 2 I could witch for an oracle, and then I'm 2 mana short. But the problem is like this is a 3-card combo with oracle. Sorry, 3 mana combo. This is a 4 mana combo. I think this has to be a mulligan, unfortunately. I might need more lands in the board if I do this. I'm gonna bin the Narsa, I guess. I don't know. That's true. Like, we could eventually get to cruise mana there. I don't know. I just felt like I have better hands than that. It could be wrong. I might not actually have better hands than that, but it felt like I had better hands than that. I might be kind of low on lands if I'm going for this combo post board. Oh, look at that, chat. We got another one. Bring in that graveyard hate, baby. I love it. Alright, well, we got rid of a wasteland, which is really good for us. Because we're really bad against wasteland. Like, we're really bad against wasteland. Nice, we drew a land too. I think it's better to cast Preordain than to play a Witch here. I think I just want to bottom the Preordain though, because next turn we'll play the Witch. Maybe I'm wrong. No, playing Vintage on Moto is cheaper than playing Legacy and about equivalent to playing Modern. I highly recommend it, especially if you use a rental program. You can play pretty much any format on Moto for pretty cheap. The average of the top 5 most played Vintage decks, if you average the cost together, it's around 400 tickets, which is not bad. I don't really know. I don't use a rental program. You'd have to ask chat. But chat might be able to tell you. I own all my cards, so it would be $400 to own a deck. I don't know what it costs to rent. It depends on which modern deck you play. Oh, they did have another wasteland, but they don't have a very large clock, so I think we're in good shape. Because we're so far off, I think I would rather just play the tap land right now. We're not really under significant pressure. I think we're in a good spot. Like, the best they can do here is find a hollow one or another wasteland. A hollow one will give them a clock, whereas a wasteland will keep us off of mana. But I think we're good. How is the sound tonight? I have to be a little quiet because my roommate is here today. Okay, good. It is a little late. It's for a work night, so they boarded in surgical extraction too. This is great. This is going great. They found a hollow one though. That's not good. That certainly presents a problem where we need to. That's a good draw. We just need to find an oracle. But we have a gush. We have a ton of mana and a gush, so all we need to do is find one of our 4 oracles and we will win. I like this sideboard plan. This sideboard plan is nice. I don't have to care about graveyard hate. I love it. It's so sick. That's annoying. Because that makes this 9. That's 1 short. So if we might want to not use our fetch land. Because if they pump here, we go to 8. No. We go to 10. And this is 6, 8. Okay, so actually we can use our fetch. Sorry, I miscounted. Well, now things get weird. Alright, so if we just pay full cost for this probe, we still have 4 mana. Demonic. This is just we're 1 mana we're a couple mana short, so we have to go to the next turn and hope they don't draw something bad for us. I guess we could demonic and then gush. What if we demonic for time walk? Demonic. What if we gush first? Because if we gush, we have 4 mana. If we gush into... we can't even demonic for a Lotus if we gush into Oracle. So it doesn't seem good. I think we just want demonic. I mean, we could always activate this witch and get an Oracle. Not like right now. Wait, what if we get a consultation? No. I feel like there was some kind of like super good line that we could have done. I mean, this should just win us the game, right? There's like nothing they can draw. Even if they were to therapy us, we have a veil. I don't think we want to walk. I think we just want to go to the next turn and win on the next turn. Yeah, we got it. I don't think they have a line that stops us. The only thing I could really think of was like therapy, but we have it covered with veil. Oh, we get double pumped here and we die. I guess that's true. They drew a land and we die. So I didn't block. I had to block. I didn't block. I just forgot about double pump. Can we live? Is there any way we can live? I was just supposed to block and then witch for another witch, but I mean that doesn't do anything. Can I live? I won't. I just didn't do the math. Could have witched for console. Yeah. Oh my god, we threw the game. Why didn't I just fucking block? Chat's like, we can't lose. And I'm just like, yeah, probably not. I don't think there's anything I can draw. They didn't bring in Abrupt Decay. Yeah, I just have to block with Witch Witch for console. Hope it works. We would have died. Oh, I guess we would have had to fetch, so we wouldn't have died, but... It's really bad. I just wasn't paying attention. Why did I not think about double pump? I don't know. Whatever. I just forgot about it. Like, we were doing all the pump math, and then we just... I didn't think about double pump. I should have just blocked. So I think we still had a chance. We just have to hope that the demonic consultation is not in the top 6 cards, and we can witch away the veil for a demonic consultation, and then go for oracle consult on the next turn. We should still probably win that game, but whatever. We threw. Wait, we should have DT'd for Tabernacle. Why didn't we do that? Oh no, they had a Lotus. Never mind. I mean, I feel like we're supposed to keep this hand, so I feel like this could end badly, but they kept a 7. That can't be good. I'm gonna probe in case I drop preordain. Surgical blood. Okay. Oh, so many wastelands. We're gonna get wasteland out of this game, aren't we? They still have surgicals and ley lines in. Actually, if they just surgical our tropical islands, we lose. This is actually really bad, right? If I can't put enough tropical islands in play, we would just lose. I think I have to wait before I even play my Hermit Druid. I can't believe we just punted game 2. We're just gonna lose. Fuck. We found a hollow one too. Wait. I can surgical wasteland now. I can play a Hermit Druid if I surgical wasteland. As long as they don't surgical in response. As long as they don't fizzle my surgical. As long as they don't fizzle my surgical. No, because they have a wasteland in their hand that we know about. Oh, I guess you're right. Alright, I think we're good now. They can draw strip mine, I guess. I guess we could get Therapied. They have 2 Therapies in their deck. So there's 3 cards that matter. There are 2 Therapies and a Strip Mine. They have 3 looks for 3 cards out of 47. Okay. I punted game 2, so if we lose, it's all on me. So what does Strip Mine do? I can't play my combo, and then they surgical my tropical. Maybe surgical and tropical is not good enough, but Hogaak, Foothills, Deathrite. All right, so they still have 2 unknowns. So as long as we don't get Therapied here, they might just play the Deathrite though. Please play Deathrite. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. So they get a Hogaak and they have a surgical, but we just have Oracle combo. Oh, I felt real tight there. I was really, really scared. All right. Excuse me. They think they're safe because they have surgical extraction, but they're not safe. Nobody's safe. Ooh, baby. All right, we still pulled it out. That was bad. I just wanted to get, one more game for the viewers. It was for you guys, chat. I did it for you. I was like, my chat deserves 3 games. It's September and everything, so I felt like you guys deserved some more content. So we went to 3 games. They didn't surgical. It doesn't matter what they surgical because they're dead. We were worried about them surgicaling our tropical islands and wastelanding us. I do it for you, chat. No Prop says they have 2 surgicals in their hand. So the witches are for exactly what just happened. We wouldn't have been able to kill our opponent with the current combo because they had double surgical extraction in their hand. So we're boarding out of the Graveyard Reliant Dredge Return combo. I mean, the deck is kind of weak to, like, Lightning Bolt. Well, not me. We all know it's never my fault, right? It's gotta be chat's fault.